And we're live. Hey guys, we are here. We are live. It's Tuesday night, and this is not Jimmy. This
I
is
am not
Charlotte.
Jimmy. I am Charlotte, and I haven't been on in ages. And I definitely don't sound like Jimmy, do I?
No. So we got an all-female show today, 2 female co-hosts. And we're gonna have some
Girls
fun.
rule. Yes,
Yeah.
we are. Yes, we
Jimmy is packing. He's got some work stuff here and later in the week, and him and his wife are flying out Friday night. So it's me and Charlotte to talk to you guys and try to express how excited we are.
So excited.
Hey, Bill. Now, Bill is actually, from what I saw, at the airport. He is flying out tomorrow.
I saw that. Bill, I think this is a surprise. Was this a surprise trip for his daughter?
Yeah, I think he's surprising the kids, if I read that right, Bill. Melissa logging in from, I'm assuming that's DoubleTree
from Cincy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm about to say, you know the airport logos.
I do know the airport logos.
And while we're getting everybody on, Charlotte hasn't been on lately because Charlotte has transported herself to Florida.
I have. You are live in my empty new house right now. I'm still in the process of moving in, but my new house is 15 minutes from my driveway to Epcot's, and I love it. Of course, moving and work and all that hasn't had me dropping in as much as I would like to drop in, but I have had a chance to do it a few times, and it's just wonderful. One day I'm sitting here and I'm like, I really feel like my favorite tuna Asian noodle salad at in the Land Pavilion.
Oh yeah, the poke bowl.
You know what I'm talking about. Yes.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, I'm just going to go to Epcot. And then another day I was thinking about the popcorn, how good popcorn is. And I have my refillable popcorn bucket. And I really just wanted to see Festival of Lion King. So I dropped over to Animal Kingdom, and it's fantastic.
That is definitely a perk of being a local that I miss a lot. Is like, just, you know what? I got off work. I'm going to go see some fireworks.
Exactly.
I'm going to go watch Lion King, So, okay. So yeah, Bill's daughter has no idea.
Oh, how exciting. She's going to flip her wig. That's great.
I can't wait to like hear about her reaction, Bill. Because I feel like when you surprise a kid on a Disney trip, like that's just the cutest surprise ever.
It really is. Please record that, Bill, and share it with us, because that's going to be so fun.
Yep. So yeah, flight leaves at 8, boards at 7:20, and we are getting up around 4ish to be out of the hotel at 5. Wow.
That's a long day, but it'll be so worth it.
So worth it. So, and Jimmy popped on. Hey, Audie, I have to admit, like, I completely understand why, but I'm actually a little sad that we're not going to see you and Kathy this year.
Kathy.
So, but we know why, totally understandable. And I will keep my fingers crossed to see you guys next year. So
absolutely. This is a yearly thing. This is actually the first year that I've been able to come in a few years. And so, I mean, life happens to us all. So we understand, but we know you'll be with us in spirit.
Yep. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah, Jimmy, I can't wait for the meetups either.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Come on, Carla. Come on. I can't believe that my husband actually said yes. Like, I'm still kind of like pinch myself. Did this really happen? Did he agree to this?
Yep.
Does he know that I'm going to be having he says it's my affair with Mickey Mouse. Whatever.
Hey, if you're going to see on husband with anybody, let it be the mouse.
Let it be the mouse, right?
I mean, I've actually have convinced my boyfriend for us to relocate. We are not we don't have a timeline. We have some, things in the background with family and stuff like that, but eventually we'll be down there too as locals. And who knows, Charlotte, I might be your neighbor. That would be really cool.
That would make me so happy. Me and you
Yeah.
could just dart off to one of the parks whenever we felt like it. I'd be like
Yep.
calling you up, hey, let's go.
I'm imagining like a Mean Girls moment, like you just pull up in the driveway, get in, let's go.
Yes, I totally see that.
Yep.
On Wednesdays, we wear ears.
Yep. Wednesdays we wear pink ears.
Pink ears. I have some. Perfect.
Ears are the one thing I don't collect. So I don't know. They always like pinch like the back of my head. So I'm definitely a baseball hat kind of chick.
And they've come out with a lot more cute baseball caps, I feel
Yeah.
like, because there are so many people that don't want or can't wear the ears because they do
Yeah.
pinch. And one of my daughters, she doesn't like to wear them very much either, only for pictures. She'll put them on for pictures and then she'll pull them right back off because they hurt her head.
But I think what's cool is for merchandise wise, they're like the Lounge Glide backpacks now have like a part you can put your ears in, and you can go on Etsy and there's all kind of holders to hold your ears if you don't want to wear them like your daughter and just want to put them up for pictures. So, yeah, Bill, I can't wait to see the video.
Oh,
so
good.
I can't wait for you to post it. Nicole's hoping to be a local next year. I think we all want to be locals. Let's be real. Hey, Jason. Hey.
Did they really? Mike, are you going to keep us updated? Because I'm an Atlanta girl. This is the first time I've lived 20 minutes further away from where I was born. I'm a Georgia native. Atlanta Braves are on my TV right now, and if they just hit a home run, you've made my night. Thank you so much.
I think we're all rooting for the Braves because I'm in North Carolina, and the closest, major league team is the Braves. So, but anyway,
Let's get talking Disney meetup.
I know we got the meetup. We got I changed the background because, as we know, it's now November. Magic Kingdom has been Christmas-fied.
Yes, it has. And midnight strikes on Halloween, and Halloween goes away, and Christmas arrives.
Yep. So it is Christmas time. I personally don't get in the Christmas spirit until I go to Disney and I see the Christmas decorations.
Absolutely. It's so funny because for the past few years, I have gotten earlier and earlier as I put up my Christmas trees every year. And now on November 1st, not this year because we're in the middle of moving, but November 1st, I usually have my Disney tree and at least one other tree up because if Magic Kingdom can be decorated, so can I.
Yes. I do that logic with Halloween and Christmas. If Disney's decorated for Halloween, I can put my Halloween decorations up. If Christmas is at Disney, then I can put Christmas stuff up. We actually, in my house, don't have room for our Christmas tree anymore. Me and my boyfriend live with my parents, and we're a little, not cramped, but there's not extra space for a tree. So I have put my personal tree, which is all Disney decorations, all Disney ornaments. I get something from the Hallmark store every year. I haven't been able to put my tree up for like 2 years. I feel sad. Like I want to put my tree up, but I can't. So
I get that. Carla, I'm sure Jimmy will be down in January because
actually, he's going to Disneyland in January.
Oh, he is going to Disneyland in January. I forgot. Well, I know the art festival is returning in January, and we love the art festival. So while there might not be a big meetup, there might be something small.
Yeah, usually if a couple of us are down around the same time, we'll do some kind of mini meetup. Me and Jimmy did like a mini meetup with our friends at Main Street Mouse for October 1st at Epcot, which we thought was going to be the premiere of Harmonious. So if we are going to have a couple of us down in January, February, we'll let you guys know like, hey, we're going to do a mini meet and where's it going to be. So
I understand that,
Yeah.
Bill. Lots of people don't want Christmas to interfere with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's my absolutely favorite holiday ever. And so that's why nothing Christmas themed goes up before Thanksgiving. It's my Disney tree, it's my bird tree, my nature, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It has to be after Thanksgiving for actual Christmas.
I will kind of mix and match. Like I have like a turkey and I have like different like fall Thanksgiving-y stuff that I will put up for Thanksgiving. Which Thanksgiving's going to be a little different in my house this year because I'm heading back down for the expo House of Mouse that
Yes.
we're going to be at. So we've got a lot going on in November. We've got the meetup next week, which is going to be Thursday. We've got the premium event at Splitsville. Friday, we have the sample-thon in Epcot. Saturday, we have the scavenger hunt in Epcot. And then 2 weeks later, the Thanksgiving weekend, me and Jimmy are going to be back, and hopefully Charlotte will be there too at the House of Mouse Expo. So if you guys are going to be at any of those, come see us. Get your tickets for House of Mouse Expo at houseofmouseexpo.com. And we got a lot going on, guys.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a great time to be a nerd.
Yes. It's a busy time to be a nerd too.
It definitely is.
And you know what, Nicole? For them to still be up in January 11th is just a teeny bit late for them. Because usually, like that first week, like, and then it's gone.
I think they pull them down right after the marathon. So it really depends on when the marathon hits.
And I don't know when the marathon is.
I think it's the second weekend of January.
Yep, I just pulled it up. It is the 5th through the 9th of January.
Okay.
So it'll be around that time that they'll probably come down as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing as a local, Charlotte. You now don't have to get a hotel room to do the races.
I know. That's amazing. And it'll be so much easier to also volunteer for the races.
Yeah.
If I can't run them, then I'd like to help them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But speaking of all the Christmas stuff, we did post like a foodie guide that Disney posted, which included one of my favorite things about the Christmas time at Disney, the gingerbread houses.
Gingerbread houses are so phenomenal. And the gingerbread itself, like if you are there and you can get a gingerbread cookie to eat, it's so good. You will never have better gingerbread.
No.
I think there's just something infused. There's like they make it with magic or something, because you sit there, you eat that gingerbread cookie while you're taking in the giant gingerbread house at whichever resort that you're at viewing, and it really, my youngest daughter says it's the best gingerbread she's ever had, and I have to agree with her. It is.
Now they are only doing 3 this year. Contemporary Resort, they don't have one listed for them, which makes sense. It's going through a refurb, so they just don't have the space. I am gonna miss that one with I don't know if they're gonna keep doing the Frozen after the refurb, or maybe we'll get something Incredibles themed.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because you think about it, like the rooms are getting an Incredibles theme, so maybe they're gonna change it up next year when the refurb is done, and we're gonna get like an Incredibles gingerbread house or something.
Oh, that'd be really neat.
That would be really cool. So, got 3 gingerbread houses. Of course, you got the Grand Floridian. It is going to be up and running by the 10th. So, if you guys are coming down next week for the meetup, you can see the Grand Floridian gingerbread house. Beach Club has their carousel, which I honestly don't know which one I like better, the carousel or the gingerbread house, because I know the gingerbread house, that's original, that's the first, like, iconic. But the
carousel, it moves. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And it is.
And that it should be up because it said November 1st. So that should be up for anybody to go visit now. Um, and then Epcot and the American Adventure, they're going to have an American Adventure gingerbread display. This is how they described it. Epcot pastry chefs have recreated the Lincoln Memorial and Martin Luther King Memorial in miniature edible versions, along with the American Adventure building and an Epcot Festival holiday kitchen. And that starts November 26th.
That's going to be neat.
That's going to be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are there this week or next week, well, next week you can see Beach Club and Grand Floridian. And every time that I've gone, they've had a pin specifically for the gingerbread houses. So if you're a pin collector,
Yes.
that's one you want to get. I actually have one from last time I lived in Orlando. So this is 6 years ago, signed by the head pastry chef that did the carousel that year.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes, like that. Like me and my friend just stumbled upon it. We like went to go see the carousel, and there was a sign, chef signing, and we're like, well, we got to go run and go get the pen and get it signed. Like we're here, we got to do it. So,
It's those Disney moments. Those are the
yes.
things that keep us coming back. Those little tiny things like that.
Yes.
For sure. Bill, I will definitely just run to the parks. Maybe.
Well, depending on traffic, you might want to drive and then run from the parking lot.
Maybe. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Actually,
wear my good shoes.
Yeah. And actually, this weekend is the Wine and Dine race at Disney. That's one that I've not done. That's definitely on my list, especially how we do the meetups.
Mm-hmm.
We could totally like do the race, and then next week is the meetup. So you just have like a long week vacation.
Absolutely. And my friend Joni, her birthday usually falls during the Wine and Dine race, and she loves this race. It's a night race. It's just so much fun. She has such a good time with it. It's one that I haven't done either, but I keep promising her that I will do this one with her. And I'm so glad that it's back, because we didn't have races for a while.
Yes.
Because of everything shut down with COVID, the races were gone. So, I mean, it's going to be a great weekend to be a runner at
Yes.
Disney. There's going to be a lot of happy people coming back for the races this weekend.
Yep. So, Bill, since you're going down now, just keep that in mind that there is a race. It is the expo at Wide World Sports starts Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
The 5K will be Friday, 10K will be Saturday, and the half marathon will be Sunday. My friend Danielle, who has hung out with us a lot, is doing the half marathon on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
So I'm very excited for her. I was tempted to do the 10K, like take off Friday and drive down, but I figure that would not be wise. I'm already taking a week off. But
your
yeah,
priorities are in different order this time.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But one thing I do like about Wine and Dine, if you guys are interested in races at all, Wine and Dine is the only ones left that still has like a post-race party.
Right.
And like if you're a runner, what's cool is on Sunday night. So this is race is over, you can go home, shower, nap, do whatever you need to do. But Sunday night you head back to Epcot and there's a party. I have done the party and it's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Nicole, for the half marathon, I think my friend said Animal Kingdom.
That track goes out to Animal Kingdom and back.
Yeah. And what she told me they're doing is they still park at Epcot. Then they're going to bus them to Animal Kingdom and they're going to end in Epcot. So they're going to do Animal Kingdom, Hollywood, and Epcot. So I think
that's right.
Yeah, if it was a marathon weekend, which is what they do in January, and you do a full marathon, I think you hit all 4 parks.
Yes. You hit all 4 for the marathon.
Yeah.
But this one, and they've already started putting the signs up that say the roads are closed. Like if you went by Coronado or any of the little roads that a lot of locals use that are kind of side roads that kind of jut through the park and back out, there's signs up already that say that the roads will be closed.
Yeah. So Nicole, keep that in mind. Now, Magic Kingdom will be busier because of runners. After the races, they rock their medals. They want those pictures in front of the castle with their medal. And when there were character meet and greets, pictures with the characters. Um, I know one year I did the Princess 5K when it was Frozen themed, but I had a Rapunzel shirt on, and they had like a post race like tent that you could pay
Hmm.
for access to, and I don't think they're doing that anymore.
I don't think they're doing that right now.
Which I kind of miss that, because that was like you had food there, like a little breakfast buffet, and
Yeah,
there were characters, and Flynn Rider was there. So of course I had to get my Rapunzel shirt, picture with Flynn Rider. I had to get that
absolutely.
picture.
Yeah. I, I'm hoping next year that stuff comes back.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Stages. We need it all in stages.
Yeah, I'm just glad the races are back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Bill, the buses and everything, of course, they know the races are going on. You might see them take a different route
Hmm.
to kind of avoid that. Um, Usually, I don't really notice runners in the park with their medals because they're celebrating those races until the races start, which, like I said, 5Ks on Friday, 10s on Saturday, and the halves on Sunday. So Thursday, you should be good in Magic
Hmm.
Kingdom.
You'll be good in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
They and by using Disney Transport, you're setting yourself up for success there.
yeah,
Just because there's a lot of times if you're driving yourself, you might be stuck behind buses with taking racers back and forth because after the race they have to be shuttled back to their hotels and things like that. So it's good that you're using Disney Transport for that.
yeah. And I'm glad that they are doing um the transport for the races like they are. I remember there was one year I did the 10K for Star Wars. We started in Epcot and ended in ESPN World of Sports,
Mm-hmm.
but we parked in Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to bus us back to Epcot. So I'm glad now that they're now busing you where you start and you end where you parked.
Yes,
So,
I think that's so much better because I'm pretty sure the Tower of Terror 10 miler that we did started us in one place and ended us in Hollywood Studios, and then we had to be bused back to the other place. It
yeah.
took forever for us to get back to our resort, and that was a night race, and it was probably 4 o'clock in the morning before we got back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did I mainly done 5Ks, but I think I can do a 10K now that I've done at least one with Disney.
Well, the motivation, the atmosphere of Disney keeps you going.
Yes.
Like I don't think I could do that elsewhere.
Yeah.
But Disney, the runners that you're with, the people you're with, the characters cheering you on, there's just something about that atmosphere that gives you more energy than you have anywhere else.
Yep. I've done like little 5K races around here,
Hmm.
and it's not as much fun. Like I'll still do them around here, especially if they support a charity. But yeah, I will gladly pay more money for a Disney race because it's a Disney race. So,
Absolutely.
Swansea, hopefully Ubers and Lyfts and all that have that information. Especially if they Uber and Lyft in the Disney area,
Hmm.
but they may not. So I would just be careful if you're going to be in that area and you're going to rely on Ubers and Lyfts.
Good night, Bill. I hope you have a wonderful trip tomorrow. We'll look forward to the video
Yep.
with you surprising your daughter. We'll
Fly safe.
see you soon.
Yep. Yeah, Bill, hopefully I see you on Saturday. I am thinking I'm Disney Springsing it after I get there. So I don't know if I'm heading into a park on Saturday. So, um yeah, that's the one thing is I usually kind of have a game plan, and this trip I have a general game plan because the boyfriend's coming. Like that should be a hashtag. The boyfriend is coming.
The
Dun,
boyfriend is
dun,
coming.
dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Um, yeah, so I think I mentioned this before. He has never been to Epcot, never been to Hollywood, never been to Animal Kingdom. And of course, that means Disney Springs he's never done. He did Magic Kingdom back in 1999. So I got a newbie coming with me, guys. Like, you get what? Here's one thing I want to know. Put it in the comments. What's one thing that my boyfriend should have to do while he's there with me next week? Like, if it's a first timer, you're with a first timer, what's the one thing you make them or have them do? So, maybe we'll meet you at Boardwalk. I got to see how it is. I think we're going to drive the whole 8 hours on Saturday, so we might do our dinner and be tired and need to crash. But I will definitely keep you in the loop, Bill, because I definitely want to see you guys.
Are you going to be here for the meetups, Bill?
He's leaving before the meetups.
No.
Yeah,
I'll be flying. I won't be back till Wednesday. It stinks.
We won't be able to make Bill drink limoncello.
Darn. Oh, that's what you need to make him do. He needs
Ride
a
Dumbo.
Beverly.
Swansea, we're doing all the parks, and we're actually doing at least one day at Universal. So, I have already warned him about Beverly. He still might try it.
But no Beverly challenge coming for him since you've given him the warning already.
I did play the good girlfriend card, and I even told him about the challenge and told him I'm still holding the title.
You are.
And who knows? My boyfriend is a foodie. He loves to cook and everything like that. So he might try it and be like, I can do 20 of these and try to go for it. Or he just might be like, yeah, no, I'm good. So,
I'd like to see a little competition on your title. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. You're never going to get it from me.
No. I don't think anybody, like, once you take a sip and you're like, wait, she did 20? I got to do 21? No, I'm good.
That's why you're the reigning title champion.
Yeah. And I have to say, I'm the only one that didn't have to find a bathroom right after, too. I just had to put my head down.
Oh, so just thinking about it makes me want to find a bathroom.
Yeah. The balloon. You know what, Swansea? I've never done the balloon because I'm afraid of heights. So that would be a first for both me and him. And Jimmy tries to make me do that balloon every time.
Jimmy wants people in that balloon.
Yes.
That would be fun.
Funny story. So last year for our meetup that we did at Splitsville, was our first premium event. At the end of the night, Jimmy's like, let's all go do the balloon. And he got about half the group, not like of everybody that was there, but I would say he had about 6 or 7 people go up with him, and he went live. I stayed on the ground. So, all right. So we got riding Dumbo, Velocicoaster and Hagrid's, which I haven't yet to do at Universal. So that's definitely on my list. So those are good, Nicole.
Very good.
You know what? He might like a curls combo.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And you know what, Audie? If he doesn't like the curls combo, I'll drink the curls combo, and me and Jimmy will drink in honor of you because we wish you guys were there. Yeah, all the construction in the front does kind of suck. I've already explained to him that there is construction and it's going through a whole, redo. So he might just be okay with the countries. So,
you have to get him back to World Showcase. Yeah. Do what you can in the front, but then get him back to World Showcase.
Yeah,
because the construction is such a bleh.
Yeah, like I'll make him do Spaceship Earth just because it's iconic.
And Soarin', because my husband had only been to Magic Kingdom in like 1982. And so I took him to Epcot a few years ago. I had to pick because he's not a theme park person. So I had I had to really look at his personality and go, what do I want to introduce him to? So I took him to Epcot. He loved it. He thought it was great. I got him on Soarin', and he still says that's the best thing he's ever done in his life.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, he came off that ride saying words that he does not need to say around little kids, like
And was
how
that
effing
California?
amazing. No,
Was it California? Or did he go do
no,
it around the world?
it had just turned to around the
Okay.
world. And he came off and he yelled how bleeping amazing it was, and I had to punch him in the shoulder. I'm like,
There's children.
There's children around here. He's like, can we ride that again? Like, yes, we can ride it again, but
Yep.
don't cuss.
Yep.
So yeah.
And Michael, you know what? I was actually thinking about going and parking at a resort and taking a gondola into the park just to experience the gondola. So I was already thinking that. So that's a good one. Yeah, the balloon would be great at Sunset Swansea. I definitely agree with that. Test track. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. He's not like a roller coaster guy, but I think Test Track is like that middle zone. So, yeah, Adi, Tree of Life. He loves animals, so Animal Kingdom is definitely on our list, and I think he's gonna like to see all the details in the Tree of Life.
You know what's so amazing about that is I was there a week and a half or so ago, and I'm walking around the Tree of Life, and I notice animals that I haven't noticed before.
Yes.
And I have been going for so many years, and it just amazes me because it's not just on the tree, but it's in the outcroppings around the tree and all around there. And I'm like, has this been here this whole time? I've never noticed this animal. And yeah, it's just so amazing about the detail there.
You know, when you first walk up onto the Tree of Life when you're in Discovery Island and where they do that bird show and where they usually have the photo pass and that sculpture on the side that's like a buffalo.
Yes.
Like, I saw that the year that we did our scavenger hunt in Animal Kingdom. I was like, is this new? Like, where did this come from?
Has that always been there?
Yeah, like, what's going on?
Yes.
So, yeah, I want to get a pic with all 4 park icons. I'm gonna drive him crazy with the like, let's take a pic together, you know. So
yay for photo pass.
Yes. So, and he's gonna be a pass holder. I'm excited about that. I'm making him a pass holder.
Yay.
So yeah, Soren, I think he's gonna like
fantastic.
Soren.
Oh yeah, that's a very good first one. Yeah.
And you know what? He might do what your husband did. He might say something when like he gets stung, like what the, and he might finish that sentence. I'm like, there's kids.
Don't say that.
Day and night. Yeah. You know what? I don't even remember the last time I've done the safari at night.
Oh, it's so fantastic.
Yeah. So I definitely.
It truly is a different experience day and night too, Michael. That's a good point. So yeah, do both.
And especially after seeing the Magic of Animal Kingdom show on Disney Plus, when they put the lights for the elephants up, like that makes me more excited to do a night one. So I forgot about that. So that's a good one, Michael. Thank you.
That's a really good one.
I sometimes take pins that like I'm okay with trading. Like I have pins that like I will not trade. I have a bulletin board. So I might take some that are trading.
So they have they're not doing lanyards still.
Yeah,
they have them on a bulletin board. So they'll bring out the board and they have them there. And a couple of different places I've seen, they have like little drawers with a mystery pin and everything. So that's been fun. So there's still pin trading, but you can't hand it to them. You put your pin in like a little bucket and they're going to take them and sanitize them. And then you pull the pin out of what they've got on the bulletin board. So no lanyard trading, but they are trading pins. So at least that's back now.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad it's back. And I do hope as a former cast member, I do hope that some type of lanyard trading comes back once, we get whatever normal we're gonna
Right.
get. Just because like that was some of my favorite interactions with guests, especially kids, is
Hmm.
pin trading with them. And like especially their little kid like kneeling down so they can look at the lanyard and pick out the one. So I hope for cast members we get some kind of lanyard trading back in some way, shape, or form.
I hope that too, because as a guest trading with cast members, that's some of my favorite part. Just
Yep.
talking to them and reading their name tag, where they're from, and just having a chance to chat with them.
Yep.
It's that that part of community is what makes the Disney magic so real. So I'm really hoping that lanyard trading comes back soon too.
Yep. Hey George, how's it going?
George, hi. Cheers to
George,
you, my friend.
George, we need you and your wife to come next week. Just come. I know you have something on that weekend, but just come before your stuff on the weekend. Just hop on a plane. Come on.
I'll fly you down.
There you go. You know where to book a flight.
You do.
Nicole, you definitely need to put that on your list. Especially for not just the safari, but Pandora at night.
Yes. The bioluminescence of it is
Yes.
just incredible. And it doesn't matter if you are a hobbyist photographer, a photographer of any, or you just want to walk around with your phone. You can catch some of the best photos ever walking through Pandora at night. It's just so breathtaking.
So definitely, Nicole, put that on your list. Okay. Swansea, convince him the ostrich eggs are legit.
Do you think he'll fall for that?
No.
He's an intelligent man.
Yeah. He's more intelligent than I wish he was sometimes, because he knows some things and I'm like, how is that in your brain? How does that fit in your brain? So, okay. So we got a whole list from Michael's 11-year-old son.
Okay.
All right. So must do's in Magic Kingdom, Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
I'm a Haunted Mansion fan, so that is a must do. He's definitely going that. Spaceship Earth, okay. And Safari and Animal Kingdom, and Toy Story Mania and Hollywood Studios. We actually have the Toy Story Mania game for the Wii. And I told him, I was like, this is practice to ride Toy Story Mania. So I've got him practicing for that. So
do you two enjoy a little healthy competition with each other?
I don't like I don't do competition. Like, it's just okay.
It's just okay playing.
Yeah, I don't have a competitive streak in my body. So he's a gamer though.
Oh, so he's gonna love that.
Yes.
Yes.
So Michael, tell your 11-year-old, perfect suggestions.
It's a good list.
All right. So your picks: Mansion in the Magic Kingdom, Soarin' in Epcot, Safari and Star. He is a Star Wars fan. So Star Tours in Hollywood is a must do. We're going to do everything in Galaxy's Edge. He's getting a lightsaber. He's getting a droid. He is going to be Star Wars spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
So, they just started doing the pin trading, Michael, in those little mystery thing, like, because we did a post on it on the DisneyNerdspodcast.com a couple weeks ago. So they just started this. So, yes, the Avatar Banshee ride, Flight of Passage, is a must do. I have yet to be able to ride it. So I am hoping I can finally try to ride it. Turns out that if you guys have ridden it, the safety restraints that go on the back of your leg, for some reason, does not latch all the way on my leg. My calf muscle, I guess, is just too big or whatever. So one day I will get to ride that ride.
You're getting on it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Nicole, as long as it's on your list, I'm good. So.
Oh, yes, Swansea, the Muppets.
Yes.
They're always a must do for me.
I definitely going to ride or do that. I want to see if the Haunted Mansion pre-show is still there, because it was there when me and Jimmy were there in October. So see if that's still there. Yeah, I love the Wii game, and I can't always get him to play the Wii game. So yes, he's gonna be all over Toy Story Mania. Like his competitive streak is gonna be like, I gotta get them all. I gotta get them all. Like, and I'm just gonna be like, okay.
Well, then
So,
you're gonna have to definitely take him on Buzz and Magic
yes.
Kingdom too, because that's
Yeah.
just as fun to me.
Yeah. Any of the like ones that are like a game, I'm like, yeah, I'm taking him on them. I don't think you're the only one that doesn't like Toy Story Mania. So it's just, I think because it's a different type of attraction, it's a different ride. It's not just you're literally riding it, you're interacting with it. I think that's why people like it.
You have to work on that ride. And sometimes people just want to sit back and enjoy the ride. And you might just want to sit back and enjoy that ride, Nicole, instead of have to work. Because you get off and your arm is like, oh, oh my God.
Yes.
That was a workout.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Crush at Epcot is so cute. So
it is so cute.
Yeah. And so I definitely want to take him into the seas and all that. So we might do Crush too. Yeah. Buzz. The Dino Land Midway games. I think, do they still cost extra money?
They cost extra money. I don't know if they're still open right now because they've been doing construction over there. They've been tearing down Primeval World.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're open. Yeah, I haven't been over there, so I don't know if they're still open, but I love the Midway games because I always win something, and it usually turns into a dog toy.
I don't know if I've actually really done them because they look like you're just generic carnival games.
Mm-hmm.
And
that rolly ball one, I love the rolly ball one.
Yeah. If they're still open, he'd probably want to try at least one. So, yeah, the simplicity of the People Mover.
My very favorite. My very favorite. I love the People Mover. I can ride it 1,000,000 times in one day, and it's still not enough.
Yeah, I think I will have to explain to him, like, this is iconic. You know, this is a relaxing ride. So hopefully he doesn't ride it and go, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Which, if you're not a Disney nerd, that like I feel like that happens. If you're not a Disney nerd, you're like, what's the point of this?
It's kind of like Carousel of Progress. You have to be a nerd to enjoy Carousel of Progress.
Yes.
And even if you don't realize you're a nerd, you know the nerds that are in there when you're in there and they're singing along with you, or you look over and you see this big smile on their face.
They're just going.
They're going with it. Exactly. So, yeah.
Which, if I can get him on that, that'll be me beside him. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
And I just looked at the TV and Braves are 5-0. Sorry.
Yep.
Brief interlude. It was BA George, but I always came off of that ride feeling like I had a major case of whiplash.
Yeah.
Every single time.
And we know, like, I mean, Sam said it a bunch of times. They're getting rid of it because the company that made it has gone out of business, so they can't get replacement parts. So
right. I'm excited to see what comes.
Yep. Yeah, I want to do the 3 Caballeros ride in Epcot. I feel like my boyfriend's gonna like all the countries.
Mm-hmm.
So
the countries are just so great, especially if you have time to explore the country and you kind of go deep beyond just the perimeter of World Showcase, and you actually get to go and meander through the country and take him to, the movies.
Yeah.
Every time I'm at Epcot with Jimmy, we have to go and watch the China movie, and I'm happy about that because I love China.
Yeah.
But you got to get back into the different countries.
And what's sad is like, well, not sad, but the Canada Pavilion is where the Appleseed Orchard is, so you can't go see the Canada movie right now.
Right. Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, see, Roy, you're a true nerd.
Yep, true nerd.
True nerd.
And George, do you mean the Flights of Wonder, the bird show in Animal Kingdom? You know what? I don't think I've actually watched it with the whole Up
Up's
overlay
gone.
thing. Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that they took Up out and it's back to more of the original show, different but original. I love Flights of Wonder. I was one of the people on several different occasions. I don't know how I lucked out, but I was the one that got to have the owl fly to me. And owls are my bird. That's my animal. So that was
Did you feel like
always a
Harry
big gift.
Potter?
Yes, I did. You know, I did. You know, I did.
Hagrid, good.
But,
You know,
oh, come here, Hedwig.
Hedwig,
But
deliver this. Hurry.
deliver this. Hurry, hurry. Bring me my letter. But yeah,
Tangent.
Tangent. It's such a good show. And I'm not gonna lie, the first time I went into Flights of Wonder, I took a turkey leg in with me.
We're gonna move on. I'm gonna wait for George's response to that because I feel like George is gonna have some joke to that. So
Yes, he will.
yeah.
Oh, yay, Nicole. Yes, it's a must do. Like I could not ride anything else and have to ride People Mover.
Yeah. And hopefully that's how he's like, even if it's just like, you know what, let's just get off our feet for a little bit, but still do a ride. People Mover.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know what, now, Michael, the song is playing in my head.
Mine too.
So
we'll end with this.
Yeah. Space Mountain. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. We both like Flights of Wonder and the Up. You missed the Alien show.
Alien show. You're the only one that misses the Alien show, Michael. The only one.
Yeah. I want to make this bigger. That is the perfect response, George. This is why I knew you were going to make the best response to her taking a turkey leg into the bird show. This is one of the reasons we love you, George.
Yes. That was such a foul move.
Yep.
Oh.
I feel like that should be a meme now. We should get a picture of you with the turkey leg at the bird show.
At the bird show.
Have George's line as the meme.
I'll leave that to Jimmy because he's really good at memeing me.
Yep. Oh, wait. Swansea missed the alien counter too.
Really?
So, Michael, you're not the only one.
Michael meet Swansea. Swansea meet Michael.
Yeah.
You both miss Alien.
I wrote it once, and I was still a little. I was a teenager, and I was still a little bit of a scaredy cat. So I don't miss Alien Encounter.
I do not miss it
at all. I'm sorry, Michael and Swansea. Like I don't miss it. I'm sorry.
No, I definitely do not miss that.
But they need to do something with that building.
Yes.
You know, they're not even doing like a meet and greet for Stitch because there's no meet and greet right now. So they need to do something with that building.
They definitely do. Something needs to come. Although they're not called meet and greets anymore. They're called character experience? Character.
I think
so you can, Mickey Mouse and the princesses are back. Then you go into the building on Main Street and you can see Mickey Mouse, wave to him from afar. Do a selfie with him in the background.
But you can't go hug Mickey Mouse.
No. And I'm so ready for hugs.
I feel bad for the kids that are going. Like, us as adults, we understand. Like, yes, we want to hug Mickey. We want to, hug our favorite princesses and all that. But I feel bad for the kid, especially the little kids Like, I actually have friends that are going to be down there the same time that I am next week, and they've got 2 little girls. This is their very first Disney trip. And I feel so bad that they can't like obviously like one's 3, so she loves Frozen. Like she can't go hug Anna and Elsa,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Like I feel so bad because like they're not even my kids, but I want to see that moment for them, you know?
Yeah.
So hopefully they bring that back.
As Olaf says, I like warm hugs.
Yes. Okay, Nicole liked the Stitch's Great Escape. It was fun.
We got to watch out for you.
Yeah, Michael, do you have a little bit of evil side? Do we need to be careful with you? Swansea, I don't know if Stitch was better. It was tamer.
It was tamer. I don't know if I'd call it better.
Yeah, it was tamer.
Okay. Hug the alien from Encounter. All right.
Okay, Swansea.
We don't even have to say anything about that.
Yeah.
George, I only got to see Tarzan Rocks once.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to go back on and find a YouTube and watch that again.
Yeah. I'm still waiting. Like that's another thing. I'm waiting for them to bring Nemo back. Like I miss the Nemo music. Like I'm glad we got Festival Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
But I like being able to do, both shows that day or something.
I love Nemo. And now that they're saying it's going to be a reimagined Nemo, it's going to be interesting to see what they bring it back as.
Yeah. I still want my music though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do Astro Orbiter. I know Jimmy likes Astro Orbiter. He got one of his goddaughters to ride it a couple years ago, I think.
I'll ride Astro Orbiter if there's not a long line. And unfortunately, it seems like there's always a long wait for Astro Orbiter because you got to go up the elevator.
Yeah.
It just seems like it takes a long time. So then it's kind of, we'll see.
Yeah. Michael's your soul brother. See, you know what? If both of you come to a meetup at the same time, I think we're gonna have to keep an eye on you guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get y'all matching shirts. That's something about alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the alien or something,
Oh, that would be so fun. A Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Oh, I can hear the song in my head right now. It would be so fun.
And they would probably, with space, it'd probably be like a simulator. But yeah, like you're riding the waves, you're on a surfboard with Stitch. I'm picturing it, Nicole, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
I'm liking it because they could give you immersion like they do for some of the other rides where you smell it and you feel it and you hear it and you sense it. And that would be awesome. I mean, all you need was a little mist here and there. That would be so cool. I love that.
Yes.
Nicole, you're hired. You're hired.
Yes. Yeah, Mike, see, needs a few more shows. They need a little something. I feel like now that Primeval Whirl is gone for the most part, I feel like that whole area is going to get reimagined as something.
Zootopia.
That would be awesome because isn't it Shanghai or Tokyo? One of them are getting Zootopia.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think Rafiki's Planet Watch with the train going out would be fantastic to reimagine it as Zootopia. They could take the train and turn it all into the Zootopia train that goes into the city. Like I have ideas. They need to call me up.
That would be cool. Because it can be done. Because if anybody's been to Universal, you get it on the Hogwarts Express.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be done.
It can totally be done. All you gotta do is change the windows to make it look like you're going through each district.
Yeah.
It would be so cool.
That would be really cool. George, I'm jealous. I want to go see the new Cirque show. Just with the trip next week, and then when me and Jimmy are going to be there for the expo, it's just not going to be open yet. So maybe a trip next year. I'll see the Cirque show.
I'm gonna try. I haven't looked at tickets yet. I'm going to try and get tickets for December for Cirque. I'll have to message you, see when you're going. But I really want to see it, and I want to take my husband. It'd be a nice date night.
I know Melissa has a trip with her husband and son in December. Melissa's been here on the live show and of course on our podcast with us. She's gonna go see it in December.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to hear what everybody has to say. Let's see. Best part of Astro is the elevator. See, people are liking the Stitch Simulator. See, Nicole, you had now. See, Moana is getting something in Epcot, so that's
Is she still getting the whole water thing?
As far as we know, I have not heard they canceled it, and of course, Sam pays attention to that. So I feel like if it was canceled, Sam would have told us.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Michael lectures Zootopia.
Good.
Yeah. See,
yes.
Okay, we need a petition. Put something Zootopia and Animal Kingdom.
Bring us Zootopia. Yeah. Oh, I agree, George. I flippin' love watching the surgeries at AK. Yep. We have seen so many cool things that they've been doing. Yep. Like, I'll be standing there in awe of what's going on, and my kids are like, okay, Mom, we've sat here for like 2 hours. Can we go now? I'm like, but they're not done. They're not done. I need to see what happens.
Did the fishies make it? Did the monkey make it? Whoever it is.
The giant hair that they had to do bladder surgery on. I mean, it's just really cool. Like, where else can you go and actually see that happening?
Yeah. And that's what I liked about the Magic of Animal Kingdom show on Disney Plus is if you've been to Planet Watch and seen that stuff, it's almost like you got more behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
So I really hope they do a season 2 of that. Kayla, what have you never been to and want to go to?
Come to all of them.
Yeah.
Come.
Swansea, is that your trip December 5th through the 11th? So.
That'd be fun. Hi, Carol.
Hey, Carol. How's it going? Watching from Orlando.
Oh, hey, I'm in Orlando now. I live here now.
Charlotte's on the live show from Orlando.
What?
George, I love that idea.
That is a fantastic idea, George. Where are we putting it? Where's it going?
And we're going to need a Disney Nerds Corner because I feel like that's where we would hang out after the parks every night.
We're hanging there all the time.
I feel like that
would be so great.
I feel like that needs to be a boardwalk thing.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do we get rid of Abracadabra and put the Soul Bar there?
Then in the summer when Jimmy and Kim and the kids and I were all at Abracadabra, that place was popping. So I don't know if people are ready for that place to go. But Soul needs to happen somewhere. That is going to be fantastic. We're taking it over.
Yeah, I feel like Soul would need to go on the boardwalk. So we need to add an addition or something. Because let's face it, Abracadabra is awesome, but it is also small.
It's very small.
So we need another bar. Okay. I might get yelled at for this. I love jelly rolls. But maybe we reimagine jelly rolls.
I was just thinking that. So my girlfriend went to Jelly Rolls a couple of days ago, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't really know if I like this place." So I'm thinking maybe a reimagining of Jelly Rolls to Soul.
You've already got a stage, so you can have jazz performances. Yeah, I'm digging this idea. I think we need to send a letter in or a petition or something.
Yeah.
So
Soul.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you don't want to put it on at Springs because you want kind of like more of a laid back vibe, and you get that at Boardwalk. I feel
exactly. I'm loving it, George. Loving it.
Right.
Yes.
George, when you become a Club 33 member, you'll have more influence, Let's get that in there.
Get that on there. Thanks, Carol. Thanks for the welcome.
Yeah. So, yeah. I love that show, Nicole.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Let's put show and Nicole together. Shoal. I love the show called the Zoo. Is it the Zoo? And it's about the Bronx Zoo. And so when they came out with the Animal Kingdom show, it became my favorite thing
Yeah.
because that it's just so fantastic. Because Animal Kingdom is my very favorite park.
I've watched it multiple times. Yeah. So
Swansea.
Okay,
Well,
just like George made the
fish
comment
eat
of
fish.
fish are friends, not
Not.
food.
No.
Yep. Fish are friends, not food. It wouldn't be a bad idea for Epcot, but I'm not sure where they would put that in Epcot. That's why I'm thinking Boardwalk.
It would have to go over in America.
Yeah.
It's the only place it could fit is America because
Yeah.
America is the birthplace of jazz.
Yeah.
There's been rumor that was
Yeah.
going to happen.
And I can see, because let's face it, like, you've got that whole Coco display that's been at the front of the pavilion for, I feel like, since Coco came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's entirely a possibility that it will be a Coco ride.
I think so too.
We'll all come out singing "Remember Me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, I love that they put that display at the front of the Mexico Pavilion for Coco because so many people didn't understand. And actually, today is November 2nd. It is
Dia de
Day of Dead. Dios de los Muertos.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm not Spanish. But it is that day. It is a very important holiday for so many people. And I love that they brought that so many people could learn about it.
Yeah.
Because until they did that, I heard so many people talking about the sugar skulls and how scary they were. And oh my gosh, why would a culture like that? And then as I have stood in the Mexico Pavilion and I have seen people reading that, and I'm a watcher. I like to see what people are doing and listen to them. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's what that means. Oh, that makes sense. Well, I love this holiday. How nice to remember your loved ones.
Yeah.
So it brought clarity and learning to people who had no idea what that holiday was about. And isn't that what Epcot is all about?
Yes. Yep. So I 100% agree. And that's another reason why I like holidays at Epcot, because you have somebody from each country and they kind of teach you how that country celebrates the holidays, because not everybody does Christmas,
Right.
like, or they do Christmas, but they do something different.
Exactly. Kathy, you leaving us? Good night. Good night.
Yeah. Me and Jimmy are probably going to do something Tuesday. We don't know where. I think my game plan is I'm going to be in Hollywood on Tuesday. I don't remember where Jimmy's going to be on Tuesday, but I think the game plan is to go live somewhere. So, but yeah.
Oh, hi, Jake. We're so glad you're a nerd now. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for the great suggestions for Morgan's boyfriend.
Yep. Perfect suggestions, Jake, and I'm glad you get to stay up late to hang out with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, see, I would hate for Caballeros to go, Nicole, but I'm like you. I could see it being Coco themed because it's still a huge popular movie. So, I could totally see that happen. Like, I remember they had that like marionette that they had for a while and that went away. And like, I feel like they should have kept him. Like, they do that in Disneyland, and there is more of a Mexican Hispanic culture in California. I know that. But I still feel like it could have worked in Epcot too. Because you have people of every culture. So I don't know. I feel like it could have worked. They didn't give it enough time.
Absolutely.
Yes, there is a long
Very
history
long.
with the Day of the Dead.
Oh, nice. Okay, so All Souls Day is for many people. It's not something I was brought up with, but there are people in my life that I miss, so I definitely lit a candle for them today here
Yep.
in my new home.
Yep. It's a beautiful history, so I'm glad that Disney brought that to the forefront for people to know and understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, the storytellers are coming back, and I love it. Like they probably won't be there next week because we still got food and wine going on. But
Mm-hmm.
when me
They
and
start on
Jimmy,
the 12th, I think they said.
yeah, when me and Jimmy are there for the expo, we're gonna do Epcot one day because him and his wife have never done candlelight processional, and just the whole I love the holidays in Epcot almost more than any other park for
Me too,
Christmas.
for sure.
So, heart, yeah.
Good night, Carol. Thank you
Good
for
night.
joining us.
Yep. And good night, Nicole. Yeah, we actually have gone over a little bit. So we already passed the hour mark.
Time flies when you're
So
having fun.
yeah. But I think we'll end here. And again, we got the meetups next week. So hopefully we will see some of you guys. Thursday at Splitsville's the premium event. Message us for tickets if you haven't already got them. Friday is the Samplethon at Epcot. Saturday is the scavenger hunt in Epcot. So we've got a lot going on next weekend. We really hope to see as many of you guys that can be there as possible. If not, if you're going to be in town Thanksgiving weekend, we'll be at the House of Mouse Expo. Get your tickets at houseofmouseexpo.com. And hopefully we'll see all you guys.
I should be there on Sunday for that House of
Yes.
Mouse.
Yes, that's when I need you there. Jimmy and
I
Kim
know.
will fly out early, so I'll be there both days. And hey, you come on Sunday, you get me and Charlotte. You come on Saturday, you get me and Jimmy. So
Come both days, you get us all.
yeah, there you go. Boom.
Boom.
But they have so many amazing celebrities that are going to be this expo. John Ratzenberger, they're doing a Hocus Pocus reunion, a Goof Troop panel. Like
There's going to be a Pleasure Island thingy. It's just going to be so much good stuff.
Me, Jimmy, and Kim are going to be at the Pleasure Island party. Which Charlotte, I don't know if you're going to be in town Saturday night and are going to want to come too.
If my flying is done early enough, I'm going to try and get back on Saturday night.
Yep. So, a lot of fun at the expo. So, all right, guys. You guys have a great night. Hopefully, we'll see you guys next week.
Good night. Thanks, Jake.
All right, guys. Have a magical night. Akuna Matata.
Just keep swimming.